Hello and welcome, guys. This is the Darts Club here, and this is a brand new channel, and obviously this is the brand new video today, and we will be talking about darts news every week or so. Anyway, today I am going to be talking about the Premier League Week 3, what's going on, and my opinion on it. Anyway, so the first match that was on was James Wade and Dave Chesnell. Both of these were seen as average, same as each other. Dave Chisnell with his scoring power, and James Wade with his high checkouts. It was a very average match. They actually finished 6-6, and I think they broke each other a few times. But yeah, nothing special by either of them. So it was yeah, can't even say that word. It was deserved the draw, in my opinion. Anyway, the second match was Peter Wright and Raymond van Barneveld. This was a very interesting match because Barney came out storming the legs. He was so good. I think he was like 118 average, like when he was 5-1 up. Anyway, it went like 5-2, then it went 6-2. Anyway, Wright managed to get it to a draw, 6-6 right at the end. Like Wright was playing good on his comeback. Not all game. At the start, he was playing pretty average, not that good. But anyway, after the match, the interview was taking place, and Barney said that he just lost a lot of energy because he has lost a lot of weight, if you haven't noticed, and he just lost a lot of energy. Barney has. He hasn't got any energy to actually get up there and throw darts. Like, should he really be losing weight if it's affecting his darting? That's the question. Because we all know he's a 5-time world champion. Does he need to lose weight? He doesn't need to lose weight. He's an alright weight compared to other darters. And you want to keep that form going, because he was in good form a couple of weeks ago. But now, after seeing that, I wouldn't like to back him. If he's just going to lose form halfway through a match, I'd rather back Wright. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one. But that ended 6-6, so that deserved a draw end of the day. The next one, since it was in Liverpool, everyone expected a lot from Stephen Bunting, but he was against the greatest player of all time, Phil Taylor. It actually ended 7-1, and Taylor is on form. He's on massive form, and he looks unbeatable at the moment. He doesn't look like anyone can beat him. Bunting played not good enough for the Premier League. That's how he played. When he came over from the BDO, everyone expected big from him. He was playing alright when he came over, but putting him in the Premier League just too early, I'd say. Phil, he was never going to beat Taylor. It's just a matter of how many legs he was going to get, in my opinion. Because Taylor, I rate him as good as Gerwin at the moment, and Anderson. They're the top three, but, you know, if Bunting can't compete against the big boys, he's just going to get hammered, like he did, 7-1. And obviously the crowd didn't like that, because he was from St Helens, and they wanted him to win. Anyway, so the next match on, the fourth match, was Van Gerwen and Anderson. Now, if you are a big follower in darts, you should remember the Masters. I think it was the German Masters. The final between Gerwen and Anderson just gone, where Gerwen got 117 average, and Anderson got like 105, but Gerwen won that final. It was a cracker of a final, and this is what everyone expected. Everyone expected them to hit it off straight away. But I'm afraid nothing actually happened in that match. It was average standard. Gerwin took his chances. Anderson missed his doubles yet again. If he keeps doing that, he's not going to win the Premier League, I'm afraid. If he starts missing his doubles against anyone, like Kim Ibrex, Phil Taylor, Bunting, for example, and starts losing against smaller players, they're still big players, but smaller players, like, it's alright. Like, he's got to be winning. He's got to be getting his points against Kim Ibrex, Bunting, Barney, Chisnell. It's hard, but he's got to be getting his points against those. Then he's got to get in the top four, Anderson has, because he's the world champion. If he doesn't get in the top four, it's going to be a massive letdown. But if he starts missing his doubles like he used to, he's not going to get in the top four. And the last match on was Adrian Lewis and Kim Ibrex. Now, we all know Lewis can be an absolute machine. He can beat the world's best. He can beat Gerwin. He can beat Taylor. But it's all a matter of consistency. The reason why Gerwin's so good is because he's brilliant, but he's so consistent. That's the reason. Lewis, he's brilliant, but he's not consistent at all. And guess what? He weren't that good. Kim Ibrex deserved to win, in my opinion. He was better than Lewis. But Lewis, he is a machine. He deserves to be in the top four. The top four should obviously be Taylor, Anton, Gerwin, Lewis. Because Lewis he just can be so good. But I don't see why I can't keep it. But it ended up being 6-6, a draw. So, yeah, a draw. So now we should look at the actual Premier League standings, where everyone is. Anyway, so after that win, draw, Wright's got a point on the board, but he's still last because he's got minus 12 legs. Then it's Bunting on 1 point again, but obviously it's just leg difference, which is minus 10. Then it's Kim Ibrex, who's on 1 point again, but he's on minus 9. Then it's Raymond van Barneveld, who's on 1 point again, but then he's on minus 8. Now, these are way ahead in leg difference. Lewis is on 3 points with +1. Gary Anderson 5th with 4 points. And he's got +5 leg difference. But he's exactly the same as James Wade. But James Wade is above him because he's got no losses. Gary Anderson's got 1 loss. James Wade's got 1 win and 2 draws. Taylor is 3rd on 4 points. And he has a +9. Then it's Chisnell on 5 points, who has a +8. Then obviously top we have Michael van Gerwen, 6 points and +11. Now, the question is, do some people deserve to be in the Premier League other than others? It might sound weird, but like, you've got the top 4 have to be in the Premier League. So Michael van Gerwen, Phil Taylor, Gary Anderson and Adrian Lewis, they got to be in the Premier League, so we'll rule them out. Then you've got Dave Chisnell. He deserves to be in the Premier League after this year. James Wade, he's had a brilliant year, deserves to be in the Premier League. Barney, he deserves to be in the Premier League, current Premier League champion, needs to be. Peter Wright, he deserves to be in it. He gets the crowd up and, well, he's a great player. Kim Ibrex, I'm afraid I would have kept Robert Thornton in before him. Robert Thornton is a better player than both of the newcomers and should have been kept in it. Then you've got other people who are better than Kim Ibrex and Stephen Bunting, in my opinion. I think Michael Smith should have been in before those two. I think Dolan might have been, like, he could have come in before them. But obviously, Bunting's being chosen because he's a crowd pleaser. Everyone loves Bunting because he's just a likeable person. And especially when you go to Liverpool, you want someone who liked. Kim Ibrex, they chose him mainly because, not only because he's a great player, because all of them are great players, but they chose him because he's bouncing. He bounces around the stage, and when he hit that dying daughter, they may as well just give him the whatever they give him to sell him into the Premier League. Call, whatever. We're just seeing Anderson take out the 138. Oh, you might remember this because it's from week 1 of the Premier League, where Taylor and Anderson actually faced off against each other. And Anderson does nick the win, 7-5. I'm sorry if you haven't watched it, but I would have said you would have watched it by now. And Taylor misses double top. That was his chance. I think Anderson actually gets 9 here. He goes for the 1. Yeah, he goes for the double 4. And he gets it. Obviously, Anderson and Taylor do like each other, and that just shows that on there, Anderson he thinks it should have been a draw. And yeah, this is the conclusion to my first video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment what you would like to see in the next video. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!